Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins. Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. And this putt to move into a tie for third. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And that will take him to 2 under. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
I'm down on the 16th hole as Justin Thomas gets ready for his next shot.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This putt of about 6 feet coming up.
This for a birdie run. These are on rails, looking good.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead on the tee of a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. We need this one to bounce right. Oh, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That'll sting a bit. And this one is for his par. That gets the job done. And it's Lydia Ko on top of the leaderboard. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, so close. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Good stroke. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
That was very aggressive and very impressive. I got to say, looking to make the 2 and tie the lead.
Oh, well holed for eagle. And that will take him to 5 under. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Moving right along, and they're currently tied for first in the standings with Lydia Ko.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Nice out the rough here.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And now 4 under for the tournament. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Going with the 7. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Well, they tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Okay, time to return to the action. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently tied for top spot. Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. We've arrived at a par 4. Seems like they've got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Going with the 6-iron here.
I don't know if they meant to do that. I can't believe he found the green from a lie like that. Great stuff.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Top effort, that. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of 3rd spot. He's in a share of 3rd place. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Well played, and that will take him to 4 under. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we head to the next, it's Lydia Ko in top spot. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Not bad. Second shot here on the 15th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Pretty sure that one's headed left. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. They've got this putt to tie Lydia Ko.
A couple of birdies on the bounce as they make a move with just a few holes to play.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Exit, stays left even. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's sitting comfortably in first place, and she likes it there. All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. This hole is a long par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. That's nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Going with the hybrid.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
This is from miles away. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Putting for par. Yeah, he'll take that. Currently 5 under for the event. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
And if they sink this lengthy putt, we're going into a playoff. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. He played well today. Let's hold this for a 67. Oh, this is a tough moment to see, Rich. Is this when you want the ground to open up and just swallow your whole?
Most definitely. You just want to go away and bury yourself because you knew you had it. You were right there and just couldn't get it done.
That was a pretty solid week by this player, finishing in second place. Got to be happy with that.
Close, but no cigar. However, a fantastic week for this player. Great job.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat, and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beem knows he's taken down Tiger once in his life, but I think it was only once.
Luke, please, please, please don't won't get rich out of his box. Once we do that, we can't put him back in. Although, I will give him that he's done it. He's shown that Tiger can be beaten, but come on. Going to be done today? It's Tiger Woods.
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And here we are with the third shot. He has this putt to save his par.
This really looks good.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently one stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. And taking aim from around 100 yards here, 2 strokes off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Just needs this one to kick right. Yeah, that was a safe play. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Okay, steady now. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. How close was that to going down? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Just 3 strokes back. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And down it goes. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Currently 1 under for the day. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
It's tracking. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And he dances his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Ah, what a shot from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole.
Nicely done.
Well, TPC Summerlin is in Las Vegas, Rich, so why not have a gamble here at 9 and go for the green in 2?
If you're not gambling here on the 9th, then shame on you. You should feast on birdies and eagles on this very reachable par 5. Even the shorter hitters can knock it on with no sweat whatsoever.
Atta boy, good shot. Hold this putt and a chance for second place. Was on a good line. This putt for a spot in the top 5. This looks good. Beautiful shot. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. As we look at the leaderboard, this player sits in second place behind Colin Morikawa.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Handy effort, that one. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A few shots under par at the moment, in a share of second spot. Yeah, that one will play. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Well, what a lovely putt to make. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And that finds him in a share of second. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
That lie was just nasty. That's the best they could do from there.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
He's got this for his part.
This one's looking good. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water. It starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. From around 120 yards here, only 1 shot off the pace. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, just missed. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par now. That's a good putt to make, that one. Currently at -4 overall. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. I know, Rich, that is a player after your heart.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it. Come on, don't be shy.
And you hold it. What a monster. And that will move him to 6 under par. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
is currently just in second place.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Go on, get in the hole. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And as we update the scoreboard, this player is in second, behind Collin Morikawa. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? And back to the play, shall we? Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This one's tracking. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
Tied for first place now. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Collin Morikawa.
And Luke, this rivalry we've been talking about is really looking like it will be down to the wire. Can't wait to see who comes out on top at the end of the event.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along this green.
7 feet to the cup. Looking good. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Collin Morikawa in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Opting for the 6-iron. Time for the second shot at the 17th. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Such soft hands.
Par putt coming up here. Well hold. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Rich, take me through the final approach here at TPC Summerlin.
This green is very long and yet very narrow. It is tough to get the judgment with your second shot spot on pin high wise. However, there's still chances to make a birdie should you need one to win the tournament.
This putt for him to win the event. Ooh, right by the hole. Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you?
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Getting ready to play their third. Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Looking really good, this one. That's frustrating. This one for bogey. Yep, that's disappointing. Getting underway over par. That never helps.
And a stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'll be interesting to see how they react.
Time to tee off at the second. I don't think he drew that one up himself. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Gonna try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 7. It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. Time now for the fourth shot. "18 feet to the cup." Oh, so close. 4 feet to the cup. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Sitting at 2 over for the event. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Silly bogey at the last to see if they can bounce back after that.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
And choosing the 8-iron here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
An opportunity to make their par. Get in the hole. And down it goes. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Ricky Fowler. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 shots behind our leader. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is a 12-footer here.
Looking better.
For the par. Now 5 strokes behind. This hole is a par 3. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Going with the 8-iron here. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Hey, nice looking line. And this one will be for bogey. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 6th. Good shot there, Beamer. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Okay, steady now. Putting for a par here. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 7th. A bit out of shape with that swing. To get the rhythm back. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
Pretty good shot there.
From about 130 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Time for the 5th shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
A bogey putt awaits. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Left yourself an opportunity. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Ooh. A par putt awaits. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Not a bad line, this one.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough. That's really not what they were looking for.
And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their fourth. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This will be a good bogey.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And that's now 5 over for the tournament. We have a par 5 at this one.
Bounce back ability. That is a word they use on the PGA Tour, and that means you make a birdie after a bogey. Good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
Second shot here at the 10th. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, he liked the look of that the whole way. That is absolutely brilliant. That'll help make a big move. And it's time to recap that play.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Now 7 shots behind after that. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Just hammered that through the line. Yeah, good mid-range putt this one. Right on 17 feet. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And here we are with the third shot. That's disappointing. Just accept the bogey and move on. Sitting at 4 over for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Right into the water on that one. Getting ready to play their third. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Playing their fourth shot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. What's in front of them, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This is on a great line.
Unfortunately, a bogey goes on the scorecard there.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
That's a little untidy. Second shot here on the 14th. This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? It's just about 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. That's tiny. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Yeah, nicely played. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Needs this one to kick right. That wasn't full of courage, that shot. Setting up miles from the hole. That was a gallant attempt. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well holed. Sitting at +5 for the day. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Good looking shot this. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This one's for birdie. Oh, that's a ripper. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Well played, mate. Second shot here at the 18th. From about 100 yards.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Opting for the 9-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
This putt for a final score of 75. And with that, that closes out the event for this player. And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be rueing some poor mistakes.
Tough tournament all around for this player. Better days ahead for them, I'm sure.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.